Hey, that took a while. Uses, his main role should be your caster, or aka your arts user. Give him everything that's related to arts, because he has a passive that gives him arts, I'm guessing plus 10 to his arts, so he deals more damage if you use his arts. You're gonna have move plus 2. Don't use it, just get rid of it. Then give him mind 3, EP cut 2, and cast 2. Everything else you can get away with, like dark matter, enchantment, backup heals. Helm, I decided that I would rather have some buffs in case of emergency, and Judgment Bolt, because this thing will do a lot of damage. Because it gives me plus 5, plus 15 to my strength, and has the ability to cancel arts. But now, uses, you are now set. Okay, so make sure you save your progress, because you might have to go back out and, I won't say go back out, but go back downstairs and level up. This fight, it's hard, but it's not impossible.
Elliot? Fiona!
Fiona got Craig.
And your friends are with you too.
It's good to see you're safe, Fiona.
Hiya, Fiona. Your knights in shining armor are here.
I don't know how I can possibly begin to thank you. And just look at you, Elliot. You've grown so much since I last saw you. I'm so proud of you.
Silence, girl! Do you have any idea of the situation you're in? And that goes for the rest of you too! Don't come any closer! That is, if you value her life.
No, Fiona!
You dare use a hostage as a shield? Have you no pride as a noble? Get that filthy sword of yours away from her at once!
Lord Eustace, I must ask that you please stand back.
If you did not have uses, you would not say that.
I am merely acting under the orders of your father.
That has actually changed.
I think you're the one who doesn't understand the situation that they're in. If you put so much as a scratch on her, you can forget your chances of getting out of here unharmed.
And it looks like the Jaegers your boss hired aren't here, so you can kiss any backup plans you've got up your sleeve goodbye. You can surrender peacefully, or you can walk out of here with one less hand.
You talk big now. But you're going to regret ever setting foot in the Twin Dragons Bridge!
I'm removed to a monster. Guys are dolphins. I know about you, Dad.
What? Are these like the ones we fought underneath Bereahard?
No, these are more highly trained. Please, be careful!
Those are no ordinary beasts. Go forth, Geyser Dovins!
They got it right then. Guys are
Tear them to
dolphins.
shreds with your ferocious fangs!
We're going to have to take them out!
Right.
Stay there, Fiona. We'll save you as soon as we've taken care of this. This one looks really tough. Be careful.
My turn.
So this fight is actually pretty dumb. You have to weaken both of them and kill them at the same time, or you buff the others. I should have just did that. So this fight is the reason why it's so
My
hard.
turn.
My question is, should I expend it? Yes, we're gonna expend a little bit.
I'm gonna slice you up!
Right.
No, Elliot, you ain't strong enough. This don't work on them either. This is why if you had Emma, she starts dodging every single thing.
Chiming darkness!
It still does damage.
I'll handle it.
Yes, you will, Fee. Golly.
Let's move.
I'm questioning, should I just use this? You know what? We're gonna do it.
Here goes! Overdrive! Now!
Hit that. Hit that.
Okay,
We're gonna hit him.
now. Let's get this over with.
Leave it to me!
Okay!
Here I go.
Now!
You're done. My turn.
She is going to get another turn.
My turn.
You know what? Since it's a critical, we're gonna take it. We don't need to see that anymore. God dang it!
I'll handle it.
Leave it to me.
Cut! Now!
I'll set you up!
You're finished!
Thank you, because it would have gotten very trouble.
Not bad, not bad.
Thanks, instructor.
Don't worry, this fight won't be that hard as long as you're at good level and you just weaken both of them at the same time. You'll be fine. Other than that, that shit would be hard.
Great.
This can't be happening!
There.
We did it.
Man, I was struggling when I first did this.
Thank goodness. You're all okay.
I think it's about time you toss that sword aside, don't you?
No.
I'm not finished yet.
Got more monsters.
Way.
There's more of them.
You're only delaying the inevitable. Give up and surrender.
Silence! You should be the one surrendering. If this commoner's life means anything to you, then enough of this nonsense.
That's why I wasn't worried. Neidhart.
Uh-huh.
That's... Whoa.
Ah!
One shot though. And he got a big boot.
Fiona!
You're Instructor Nethardt.
I'm pleased to see you all again.
Major Neidhart.
But I'm no longer your instructor. So you should address me as Major Neidhart now.
You haven't changed.
As serious as ever, I see.
Well, look who showed up to steal all the glory. Good to see you alive, Major Neidhart.
Likewise.
Fiona, are you okay?
It's okay. I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Elliot. For coming to save me. For being okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm happy you're okay too. I was so worried.
Thank you, each and every one of you. How could I ever possibly repay you?
We're just glad that you're all right.
Getting to hear you play the piano again is all the thanks I need.
The Lieutenant General should have this fortress under control before long. You can relax, at least for now.
With it, Twin Dragon Bridge fell with minimal conflict. And fortunately, they were able to rescue Fiona unharmed. Following the battle, the 4th Armored Division occupied the base. And the other soldiers who stationed there were forced to retreat back to Kildrick. However, Kildrick was ill-suited as a base, and they quickly abandoned it, edging further south. I think they went back to Briarheart and Aurochs Fort. They eventually joined forces with those stationed within Briarheart, and together they strengthened the city's defenses. The 4th Armored Division, meanwhile, chose not to pursue them, electing only to free Kildrick. And as another noble aligned force was stationed along the route to Trista, the stalemate between the two armies resumed. At this point, we are now free to come and go between the Twin Dragons Bridge and Kildrick.
Thank you again for rescuing me. I don't know what I would have done if not for you.
Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined Her Highness coming to my daughter's rescue. I am truly humbled. How can I possibly repay the kindness you have bestowed upon my family?
You needn't repay me for a thing, General. We're all just glad that everything ended without incident.
Thankfully, yeah.
By the way, that was pretty slick timing on your part, Major. I thought you'd been acting separately from the 4th Armored Division all this time.
He was.
Indeed. We were told you were in Western Erebonia.
That's correct, actually. I was away getting in contact with the other divisions, the 7th included. Yesterday, however, I caught word that Miss Craig had been moved here. As soon as I heard the news, I hurried here in record time.
Aw, you're so sweet, Neidhart.
Not at all. I simply did as anyone in my position would.
Romantically.
Huh? What's up with those two? He's got the hots for her. I can tell.
Huh? But they've known each other for ages, though.
Right there, Elliot.
Still, it's unlike you to act on a whim, Neidhart. Perhaps it's a sign you're becoming more flexible as a soldier, and I mean that in a good way.
I do realize that, but it was in part due to receiving some guidance from a rather peculiar source. And having discovered a way into the base thanks to that, I resolved to make use of it.
That was the mysterious man.
A peculiar source?
Kinda like with us and that weird guy.
Yeah, the mysterious
Do
man.
you mean...
You meet him very
You
soon.
wouldn't happen to be referring to a suspicious hooded man, would you?
As it so happens, I am. Is he an acquaintance of yours?
Well, acquaintance is a strong word.
Suspicious is right, though.
Now you've got me curious.
Well, leaving him aside for the time being, the 4th Armored Division will be assuming control of the Twin Dragons Bridge from this point forward. Leave everything here to us. You need only to focus on deciding your next destination. Should you require any supplies, you may want to stop by Kildrick before leaving.
Thanks, Dad.
We are pretty short on supplies, so that sounds like an excellent idea in my book.
While you may have ended up fighting alongside the Imperial Army this time, I do feel that there is significance in you continuing to act as a third faction. I will be wishing you well.
Thank you, Major.
Right back at ya. Catch you later, Fiona.
Bye! Be safe.
After the scene to go back, Class 7 left those at the Twin Dragon Bridge behind. As per Lieutenant General Craig suggested, they chose to stop by at the newly liberated Keldric. And while the Courageous was being resupplied, they decided to walk around and check up on the townsfolk. December 18th. You can still not use the railway. Well, we should be all set on supplies for now. The town folk all seems pretty relieved now that the provisional army's gone too. I'm so glad everything went well. We still have some time until we have to leave. I know Becky and Rosaline are somewhere around here. Maybe I should catch up with them. I'm kind of curious what the rest of the gang is up to too. Bonding points, which can be used to trigger bonding events, will be allocated to you on stopover days. To avenge the story, choose to board the Courageous at the Eastern Gate. Receive money points. For the duration of the stopover day, Keldric Town map can be accessed by pressing the X button. Yep, they gave us the freebie. And besides, if you do this long enough, you don't know which is your east and west, so just look at your map.